Grand Theft Auto 6 is by far the most anticipated video game of all time, but will it live up to our expectations?
GTA 6, I imagine, will break all of the records, not just in video games, but in general.
Easily hit 100 million
Oh,
units a
GTA
week.
6? Yeah.
If GTA 6 is going to pull the numbers that we all expect it to, then it's going to have to be the biggest launch of any game or piece of media in history. Is GTA 6 capable of pulling off these numbers, or are we just giving the game unfair expectations? We all expect GTA 6 to break records, and when it comes to breaking records, I do not believe that GTA 6 will have any issues. Trailer 1 for the game broke YouTube's record for most views in 24 hours, and if we can use GTA 5, which is over 10 years old, as any sort of basis for how much revenue GTA 6 will produce, Rockstar Games is going to have a ton of cash floating their way. GTA 5 launched in 2013, making $815.7 million at launch, and to put that into perspective, Avengers Endgame made $1.2 billion on its opening weekend. Today, GTA 5 has made a total of $8.6 billion, selling 210 million units worldwide. If we can account for the unprecedented hype behind GTA 6 and the wide availability of consoles today, I, a 100% qualified YouTuber, would expect GTA 6 to gross over $1 billion on its opening weekend. We all know that Rockstar is capable of making some of the best story-driven open-world games possible. Just look at their track record. We're talking about the same company that dropped RDR1, RDR2, and the entire GTA series. Every single one of those games blows any Ubisoft and Bethesda game out of the water, and Red Dead Redemption 2 was robbed of Game of the Year. Just because Rockstar has a great track record when it comes to making games, that doesn't mean that they're immune from creating a flop. At the end of the day, Rockstar is still just a game company, like any other. One concern that people in the community have about GTA 6's story is whether or not it's going to be woke. Look, I don't think GTA 6 will be woke. People have thrown the term around a lot since one of the main characters, Lucia, is a woman, but I don't think that Lucia being a protagonist has anything to do with being woke, and if the story ends up being great, who cares? However, over the past few years, there have been companies that have gone woke. I don't think Rockstar will do this since they know their franchise and their audience. I do think that there will be a representation of all types of people in the game, which is fine. Nobody has a problem with that. However, the representation of people should be accurate. For example, 60% of the characters we meet shouldn't be gay. 1 or 2 would be fine, and that's far more reflective of what you might see in the real world. And we're all about realism, aren't we? Online, I've seen some people say some crazy things about GTA 6. People expect it to be as close to real life as possible. They want to be able to enter every building, every room, every car, and they essentially want the game to be real life. On top of this, we're fresh off of the great story of Red Dead Redemption 2, which was incredibly detailed. With that being said, in order for GTA 6 to meet the expectations that we have given it, Rockstar has to create a story that is on par with RDR2, and they also have to publish the most detailed open world game ever created. Now, if everyone owned NASA supercomputers, this wouldn't be concerning, but this becomes a problem when you realize that Rockstar has to make a game that works on consoles, specifically the Xbox Series X and the PS5. If we use RDR2 as a reference to where technology is today and whether or not consoles can handle it, it brings up some concerns for me. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018, and sure, it has amazing graphics and the world is very detailed, but Red Dead Redemption 2's western landscape doesn't take nearly as much power to run as an entire modern day city, that in theory should be even more detailed than that of RDR2. RDR2's Western Frontier only gets 30 frames per second on consoles in 2025. How can you possibly expect the same consoles to handle GTA 6 consistently and on a stable basis? Although performance issues is something that I'm concerned about, after seeing the 2 GTA 6 trailers, I can say that I'm pretty confident that GTA 6 will run consistently. Now, that might be at a very low FPS, but nonetheless, I think it'll run well. GTA 6 Online. If GTA 6 Online has any support by Rockstar Games, which it will, then it will be massively successful. However, I'd like to point out that Rockstar has a tendency to not take care of their belongings. For example, Red Dead Online had massive potential. To this day, I still think it is one of gaming's biggest missed opportunities. Fortunately for GTA 6 fans, Rockstar will meat ride anything and everything with the letters GTA attached. GTA 5 still receives more updates than Red Dead Online, which is embarrassing since that game is more than 10 years old. I understand that GTA is where the money is at for Rockstar, but I think Rockstar is totally missing out on the opportunity to double dip with Red Dead Online. Pretty much what I'm saying is that GTA 6 Online, whether it drops at launch or later, will be one of the biggest online games of all time, and it will probably still receive updates when I'm 75, just like GTA 5 will. If you made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing. We're trying to reach 10k subs, so if you could help me out with that, that would be great. And until next time, stay groovy, my friends.